And welcome to the brother versus brother Zwift Mini Sprint Race. We have Paul versus Gerard. Paul is lighter and has a higher max power output, while Gerard is younger and has a higher FTP. This should be interesting. We have me, Paul, in the striped shirt and bald head, and we have Gerard in the blue shirt. This is Gerard's point of view, so we will follow him through this entire race.
See you there?
Yeah.
I spent last winter racing on Zwift, so hopefully I've learned a few things that'll help me beat this fitter opponent today.
Oh, it's the lead in. Haven't even started yet.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like all Zwift races, it starts off really fast and tends to slow down, but being a very short race at 4.1 kilometers today, this one is going to stay intense through the entire thing.
What's the strategy? Stay with these guys?
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
I'm dying.
Gerard is quite fitter than I am. If you take a look, you'll notice that my heart rate's going to be running about 20 to 25 beats per minute higher than him this entire race. I'm not sure why mine is so high all the time, but this definitely gives him an advantage in being able to push it a little farther. We're going to see how that works out for me.
Oh, yeah, gravel. That's our thing.
Sorry?
You have to bring your gravel bike?
Oh, yeah.
My strategy with Zwift races is always to try to stay with the front pack for the first few minutes. I know from experience, particularly with these short races, that when you get dropped from the front pack, it is very difficult to catch up. So what I'm trying to do here is just stay with this front group and hope that Gerard falls off this pack and right out of the race. So far, we have both been able to stay with this lead group, so he is not going to fall off. I'm going to have to come up with some other strategy to lose him a little bit later on in this race.
My record bar is covering up the grade percentage.
Oh, that's terrible.
I can't see it.
Because you know it's going to end in a hill.
Does it? A little bit. Maybe. It's only 40 meters to climb.
Here I make the mistake of getting out at the front of this pack and then just realize it right about now.
What am I doing out front?
I do not want to be working this hard at the front, and I am certainly not going on a breakaway, so I'm just going to fall back a little bit and take advantage of this little bit of draft that we're getting here. And of course, I immediately make another mistake by backing off just a little bit too much at the start of this little hill, allowing the rest of the riders to start pulling away.
Oh, that little hill just spread us out.
Yeah.
This next one's going to do the same.
So this is my second opportunity to create a bit of space between me and Gerard. I am a lighter rider than he is. I'm also able to produce a little bit more power over short periods. So I'm going to push it a little bit here and just see if I can create a bit more of a gap.
You're drafting me and I'm not drafting them.
Sorry?
That's not good.
As you can see, I'm having a bit of trouble here. My heart rate's already at 190. I'm not really able to push it as hard as I was hoping to at this point, so I'm not really pulling away like I wanted.
I think they're gone.
Yeah. My legs definitely feel that ride from this afternoon.
Both of us have been doing different workout plans and have been riding most days, so maybe this wasn't the greatest day to try and do a race, but we're probably equally fatigued, so in the end I think it'll work out pretty even. And I'm finally able to put a few seconds in between us here, but I am definitely feeling it, and while I'm riding here I'm not thinking I'm going to be able to keep this up, which actually turns out to be true, and Gerard is going to catch up with me quite quickly here.
Almost on top of the hill.
It's right about now where I realize my power is dropping and I did not get away from him on that hill. We've got about half this race left. So now I'm going to have to turn to strategy number 3, which is ride with him until the end and try to make him do as much of the work as possible and see if I can beat him in a sprint finish.
I have to learn how to pedal while I drink.
Yeah.
You're catching up.
I'm playing a bit of possum here. I already know I'm going to let him pass me. I'm hoping he thinks that I'm completely spent and that he's going to have a bit of an easier time for the rest of this race.
Damn. Flying. I'll tell you for a minute.
Yeah.
You're going to see a few times here where I tuck in behind Gerard and stop pedaling. This is something I never would have done last year. Just save that little bit of energy because I know what's coming up. A sprint finish. While we're waiting for the sprint finish, if you're enjoying this, please subscribe, comment, do all the like button stuff. Let us know that you're enjoying this. We'll keep doing it. Thanks.
Stuff.
This is going to come down to a sprint.
Yeah.
You got anything left?
We'll see.
Oh, I'm dripping.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't remember if we set this up as a Zoom call or a messenger chat, but I definitely recommend this. If you have someone that you ride with, it's fun to be able to watch them, see what they're doing, chat back and forth during a race. Quite often these can be just solo adventures on your trainer at home. Definitely brings a little bit more fun to it.
When are you going to go? I wonder. All right. Man, I tried to get away from you with that group, but it didn't work.
Yeah, those guys are fast. They're way ahead of us. It's not even close.
So all my strategies to win this race haven't worked up until this point, but I'm feeling really good right now. All those races I did last winter have me watching my opponent, watching how much is left in this race, and knowing how long I can sprint for at the end. So I'm feeling really good. I tuck in behind him a little bit. I'm actually starting to think about going right now, but I'm not seeing him do anything. So I'm just going to hold off for just a little bit longer and get ready to sprint.
Yes. Woo. Oh. Beat me by a second and a half. Oh, I'm dying.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.